Great night, my kings and queens. Wake up and be authentic. On a don't know it's a girl authentic. Queen Simone, come for drop some authentic spiritual reasonings in the night here. So I could just go straight up into it. So today we're going to talk about you can fake a personality, but you can't fake your character. Let me repeat. You can fake your personality, but you can't fake your character. Personality is something that anybody can put on. You can put on a front, you can put on a fake smile, you can put on a bubbly personality, especially when the camera is in front of you. For example, you have radio personalities, you have TV personalities, you have all kind of different personalities in acting, all of that. But sometimes when you meet those persons, like say you meet them in person, they are not like that. Some of them are, but not everyone is like that. But it's something that you put on something for a show. You're hosting a show, there's a script. You're supposed to act that way, you're supposed to live this way, you're supposed to be that way. So for example, you will see like somebody on YouTube and they would be like, "Hi, good day, my name is Stacy and today I'm going to talk about the product today." That's a personality. Sometimes when you meet Stacy in person, Stacy is just a quiet little girl with humble so. She don't really talk. That's her personality. Now, oftentimes, we get tricked by a personality. And let me break that down for you. Naturally, in human tendency, we tend to go after persons who have a warm, welcome smile. They're just bubbly. When you're around them, you just feel like energy. You're just vibing. They say, "I like that girl personality." Now, when you see somebody come and them face stiff and tough and stay so, and you see them look all certain way, you say, "No, I don't want to go near she look mean." That's her personality. The bubbly one, that's the personality. The stiff face one, that's the personality. That is not their character though. Your character is embedded in your soul. That is where your character is, who you are. Your character is who you are. The decisions that you make, the choices that you make, those things come from your character. It now have nothing to do with your personality. You can have the nicest smile on your face. It does not say nothing about your person. It does not say nothing about your character. You can have the toughest face. It does not say anything about your character. But we love to judge from first meeting and how persons look. That's why persons fake themselves. That is the reason why persons fake themselves all the time. I will see people on social media, I would think that is who they are. Some of them stay that way, but let me tell you this, 95% of them is not that way. None at all. They just do it because they're doing a job. I can know that because you're going to video me. When I meet you in person, I just act a certain way because I want you to go and say, "Oh, she's just like that and she's just like this," and so forth. That is how a lot of times it is worked. Now, let's get down back to this now. Let's break it back down. I can go back to it because I want to stray from the point, All right, now. So, you have a nice face, pretty face and smile, outgoing and all of that. But then when you look now, you see that person you lie, man. Something about you, something deep down in the soul that tell you something right about that person. That's a long after. Because it don't take one meeting. I cannot meet you in one meeting and immediately you start saying, "Oh, she's authentic." You meet me one time. You don't really know me. You're not around me to see how I handle situations, what I stand for, if I am who I say I am when chances come and when situations arise. You have persons, "Oh, I'll always support you. I'll always be there for you." And when the time comes, they don't do it. They just put on a show for connection and value. Them just talk some sweet word. "Oh, we must empower women. We must support women." But when the time comes behind closed door, them shut you out and treat people like shit who is not in the in crowd. That's their character. So that little sweetheart they with them give on the surface, I know them that. And that little personality with them come and seduce you in the beginning, that's not them. Now you have all a man, you meet him, and the nicest word him ever tell you. Him sweet. So till him nice. Then, when you call him, you always get him at that time. And when you and him talk, him all agree with everything what you say. One thing the pan fee mind, I forgot which part him really want to go, which is the final destination. Now you realize that after him get the final destination and then bingo, you start realizing you don't really hear from him now. Now you start to say, "Look how you did nice and me used to call your phone," and him start saying busy. Him fake him personality and fake and put on a show for get where him want. Women, they do that too. Them act like them nice, them act like them jolly, them act like everything is okay and stuff. Rub down your nice little face, so your pocket them really want to know. Your final destination is the pocket. Because say man love sweetness and woman like money. Not for the time, not for a lot of times. So them just come and them just rub down your face and treat you so nice. So you feel so good, you feel like you're in heaven. Then after she realized that the money done now, the rub down done. That is what I mean when I said a personality. Persons fall in love with a personality more than a character. In most cases. It's the character make you don't like the person again, you know. It's the character make you don't want to be around the person again, you know. I'm going to show you a big example. This is the out in a society and out in the public. Politicians, when they want the vote, they put on this thing, they put on a persona. Who not put on clocks, put on this, come on yang bike, gas it up, all kind of things. Sell the sweetest thing. Oh, my Jamaican people, you should lick out against the crime. You should lick out against this. You should talk this and sweeten up on them teeth, white and them skin clean. Head upon. Oh my God, them nicey. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like him. I'm may vote for. What that politician does, what he or she does, this is what them do. Them put on a fake persona and a fake personality and charisma and dance and do the dirt bongs and all of the things them just for seduce you. But long after now, the person that you vote for, the man or the woman that you vote for and them turn prime minister, you start to say, no, so me not like her. Me not like him, you know. Why? You start not to like the person again because you realize them character. You realize them fake, them phony. But at first they seduce you with personality and you said you like them and you're going to vote for them based on a personality. But the character is how they make them decision. Where them do after them don't seduce you with the niceness. I've met persons who don't have so much the nicest personalities you can ever meet. I'm going to tell you something. Some of the time I rather them. Yeah, enough time. And I've met persons who they are very soft spoken. Them voice nice. When they talk the standard English, oh my God, it seduces you. Your skin turn red, all if it black, you can see a red thing through it. And they are some of the most crooked persons that I've ever met. Not all though, you know. Not all. No, let me talk about myself now. Let me talk about me. No. Some persons, when them see my face, they will be like, Lord God, you know, queen, your face looks seriously and so forth. And stuff like that and thing. And you see me? You see, if me feel a way about a situation, I mean, they're on you, no matter what, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you, say, listen, I like this, I like that, and so forth. It can turn off people. It can say, no, she have a strong personality, I can't bother with she. You know? The key thing is this. Do not fake your personality. If you meet me and you don't like me because of my character, my decision making and all of these things where me do and show in front of you, that is okay with me as long as I know that I was being authentic and I was being my true self. The best way to go is the authentic self because people might like a personality but they respect a character. They like a personality but they respect your character. You can buy a personality, you can fake it, you can put on a show. But you can't fake your character. Because somewhere down the line you're going to mess up. And we're going to show us that the personality the way you put. And also you really stay. Not everyone is like that. I'm just trying to make you know the difference between all of that. When you now go there, and now go some man mount sweet, they might sweeten up, some woman mount sweet, it might sweet you up. You might go certain places and you meet persons and they're the nicest person you've ever met in person. And them come and them sweet and them all about God and Jesus and son. They are some of the most judgmental persons you will ever meet. Not all. And not everybody stays. Some of us are trying for putting on the head as to do not mix up personality with character. That's where we go wrong. We choose our friends based on how they look, how they sound, what they have, and what they have accomplished. But when it comes to the character part, you see me, if me not like you, and my spirit not really take you, me not think me can knock up my teeth with you every day. Me not feel me go feel good in your place. Me rather walk you out, leave you out, but me not feel say me can skin off my teeth with you. Because one thing me always say, when one door close, the next one open. Better me stay far from me, I'm go about my ways. Now, when you can skin up your teeth with somebody where you don't like, you have a hypocritical character. You have an opportunist, because you know you don't like the person. You did they say, oh, I don't like her, but I just go and work with her. No. You see, once I don't like it, I'm going to flash out. You're going to know something about you when I'm not too fancy. I'm going to stay far from you. I'm going to make up my face. Some persons afraid to do that because they want to be liked by people. Me remember when me used to fit in, you know. You didn't have some meeting and them now make no joke, you know. But you want that, eh? See, you're ignorant for them and you're listening yourself. So when you don't know, you don't laugh and you don't bust a little hypocrite and laugh, you know, when you come out, yo. Lord God, you did boring though. But just for 15, enough time we do some things. We fake ourselves, we put on a fake person. We don't feel good today, we don't feel like talking today. We don't feel like we're afraid to say to persons, oh yeah, so and so. We act like everything is okay. Listen, You're human first. You're human first before anything else. And everybody have feelings. This perfect persona where you try to create, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. It's going to cause you spiritual unhappiness. What you mean by that, authentic Queen Simone? What you mean by that? What I mean is this. You alone know how you feel when you come at your yard. You alone know how inside that you feel. You must know how when you done clean off your teeth and walk off, and when you're done, you know, like you smile first and you just get back your face serious. Oh, I can't stand her, but I just work with her because I want this opportunity and I want this and I want that. All right, let's say you're in a relationship. You're your king man or your king woman. I go catch up. We're not gonna have arguments. That different when they say, oh, I can't stand you so and so. But if you stay in a relationship with a man where you don't like or a woman where you don't like, the day I come in your head, I go take care. You're gonna just get rid of them. I like me at it? You're going to get rid of them. So my authenticians, don't ever mix up personality with character. Your character is who you are. I give you a lot of scenarios that show you say, hey, we see for ourselves where personalities get we in a trouble. Because we're quick for jumping. When I mean, so we're going to be meaning and be like, so when somebody come and smile, we're going to pan, oh, why she has skin and fair teeth, so like when Jackass and Yam can. No, it's just that we're not supposed to be easily seduced by personality. We take a little time and know the person. We take a little time, we go through and know the person. That is if we want to know the person. But as first glance meeting somebody, you can't know if they're authentic. The first day you meet somebody, you can't know if they're authentic. Because anybody can fake anything. It's over a period of time and when you hear about them or when you see about them. Because authenticity is not about being negative or positive. It's about being real. Somebody can be authentic and have a lot of negative traits in her, but that is who them is. Them are going to tell you the truth. And listen, everything is about perspective, because truth to some persons might mean negative and truth to some persons might mean positive. Majority of the people in the world and in society, them not like when you tell them the truth. That's why them have so much fake friend enough at the time. They don't want to say, listen to me, that guy don't want you, that girl don't like you. Them don't, cause guess what, them afraid for people say, oh, you're too bad man, or you're too this or you're too that. Majority of the persons in the world go off of the fake personality enough at the time and ignore the character sign. So this is like for just say, here what, somebody might come, they might smile, you're there with them and suffer, but you cannot judge them based upon first meeting and say, oh, I like, yes, of course, certain things like the energy where the person bring come, but you never carry that and be like, because of that one meeting, they know you're gonna always say, okay, this person is perfect. So, which none of us are, but persons do. They do judge people based on, oh, she's so nice, she went and she took up the tray and she gave me a little water, she can be strategic. But you never hear nobody else attack, so she ever take up the water for them now, nothing, because listen to this, you know. People treat you based on the position that you have. You ever go somewhere and then somebody asks you what you do? Some of the time, not all the time, that's because it's not everybody's an opportunist and a user. Sometimes when person asks you what you do is because they want to size up how them for treat you. So let's say you work in a wholesale, you know, so you get wholesale treatment. Let's say you work in a one bank. Depending on your position. Let's say we're all right. Let's say two persons work in a bank. One is a bank teller and one is a general manager. You know who will get the good treatment? The general manager, because she look like she have more value. It's very rare you find people who treat people based on just human than just a position, than just the opportunity. So my authenticians, as you go off today, tonight, whenever you get a chance to listen to this audio, just know say you can fake a personality, but you can't fake a character, because in the end, your character are going to determine how people respect you, because it is better to be valued than to be liked. And like is the personality and value is the respect. Somebody can have a terrible personality. You say, I can't believe that personality, man, I be a bad word and so. But one thing I like with her, she real, she genuine, and she have a heart. You know, like the person, you know. But the person character speak for them in the end. That is the reason why when we find out that somebody fake, we don't like them, we're angry with them. That is the reason why when the man trick we and him treat we bad, we find out him lie and him deceive we don't like them. That is why when the woman use we and we don't feel good about it. Men and women may talk to my kings. When the woman use we don't like them long after, because we feel like we betray, you know, when people betray you know, that's why we feel like we're there. But in the first stages, persons like the personality. Now some women, when a man meet them and the man just said to them, said, baby, I like you and I like how you look, you know. Me and you go now and think, me have my woman in my yard, exchange is no robbery, what you think? Oh, oh, in Brighty, and so you know, in the corporate talk. Oh my God, you're very disrespectful. I don't go out with guys on the first date. The man I come straight forward and come real, you know. A lot of us women, we don't like that. So him just come with that approach here. Hi sweetie, let's go out have a dinner. When you look him gone out in. But you see the first approach when it come with, that was the real him, you know. Yeah. And them come with the fake role because a lot of persons do not like upfrontness. They don't like that. They like, oh, you know, you seduce them, and they like tone. We're in a society where people are more concerned about the tone of your voice than the truth. You understand? Some authenticians make me leave this. We don't know. We can create a perfect persona to justify our lives, but the truth is forever attached to our souls. Have an authentic life. God bless you, and I salute the authenticity in you all. Mwah.